Hello, my fellow cancer patients. Me, Red Spectre, coming out surprisingly with a reboot of a series that we did not too long ago. It was one of the first videos that we did, and it was about Electric State, and I believe it was Bartender. But we're just doing a little revamp, and along with a guest here, Mr. Ratchet Man. Say hello, Ratchet Man.
Hello.
He says
Here
hello.
gets my love.
Alright, but essentially, for all of you dweebs on your sweaty keyboards, Electric State Dark Roleplay is basically GTA 5 with more boundaries, or less boundaries, but stricter rules and stricter systems. But really, averagely, it's really wacky. You can find people soaring across the sky with a jetpack, shooting lasers down evaporating people running over some mayors, someone firing a freaking pistol from 5 miles. It really, the limits are nigh to none. So, we'll get started right in with the controls. So firstly, you'll notice that Q is a third-person perspective. It's really good for shooting, as I'll demonstrate right here. Come on, let me get some rifle real quick. Makes it more accurate, and also lets you zoom in. So it's really good for combat and whatnot. The next button you'll notice is the interact button, which is E. Obviously, you can pick up things, you can open doors, all that good stuff. Open cars, yeah. The next button is T, where it shows you a little menu. It'll show you jobs, which again, just depends on how you play. Opens a shop, shows if you can craft things or not. You get money printers, which are very illegal, and you should not do it if you want to respect the name of Christ. But you can also get pistol ammo, heavy ammo, all your good weapon stuff. You can see rules, which shows you the basics of the game, but in text form. So for all of you deaf people out there, you can read this. Yeah. But then you got your actions. We'll touch on that right now, I guess. In the start, money. You can give money to players. So like I'll just give some money to Mr. Ratchet Man. Oh, okay, I didn't. But you get the point. You spell their name, give them money, whatnot. You can toggle this, which basically means if people can sell stuff to you or not when they're near a cashier thingamajig. Toggle PvP, which is really important, actually. If you have this toggled on, you can kill people with certain weapons and whatnot, but if you have it toggled off, you can only harm red players, which I will get onto later. You can customize your outfit, which you put in some codes, and then it adds you to your outfit. You can do your name in that. 1. Now my name's 1. Job tag is a game pass, but basically allows you to have your own custom little thingamajig, but I'm going to leave that empty since I don't know. I don't like it. But, you can spawn a lockpick, which allows you to, forcefully open doors, or crates, or cars, or all that stuff. We'll get onto the building stuff soon, but bounty hunting, you can cancel bounties that you've gotten from someone that you just don't want to kill them, or if you can't find them, you can set your bounty price. I usually go for 1,000. That's like the best price that you can go for. It's both really purchasable and it also gives you a good chunk of money. The mayor, I can't do anything because I don't have the mayor, but I'm sure you can find that. But yeah. So continuing with the controls, you have G, which opens your inventory at first, where you can store all of your weapons, which you do. So you got your weapon, right, or item of some sort. You press H, and then you can press V to store it in your inventory. Touching on the items again, you can also press F to carry it around without picking it up. You know, this is really just used for carrying vegetables and whatnot. We'll get onto that later, but yeah. Yeah. And you could also look at your props that you've gained from scavenge crates, which I got right here, which can give you all up to these, a bunch of things that you can place down, which we'll show later on. With the scavenge crates, you can also get vehicles, or a vehicle, I should say, in which you can spawn them with a small price of like $700 to $800. Then you got yourself a car. So yeah. In scavenge crates, which I won't be able to touch on right now, but essentially you have this item thing that you can place down. You can search through the map and you can pick up special scavenge crates which contain these things called orus, which then you can spend on crates and to get items and weapons and all these good stuff. Yeah, that's for items. Now on to the fun part. But first, I have to ask you, Ratchet, what are you doing? Why are you beating on that poor dummy?
He looks at me funny.
Okay. But past that, we're gonna look at a new form of things and stuff, which is your B button, which opens a whole different thing. And it's called building mode, which has its own kind of control layout. All you need to know, first of all, is that you go into furniture and you find this thing called node. You can place it wherever you want it. You can build anything in it. You just click and click, and then you can build whatever. You can build walls. Later on, if you find in scavenge crates, you can build like prefabs, which can get freaking huge. But yeah. If you press E, yeah, I'm gonna go over the whole controls thing real quick. So if you press E, I'll demonstrate on these little thingamajigs. It will almost like attach itself to the wall, and it'll face the direction if it was standing up on that wall or object or whatever. If you hold F, you can toggle it to go up and down or side to side depending on how lengthy or how wide the object is. When you place the item down and you're like, oh shucks man, I really wish I didn't place that item down, you can just hover it over it and press X on it and it deletes it. Z is for like, if you want to get real precise with it, it'll go into increments. So like in a pattern form almost. So that's really good for building. And there's this mode that if you press this little icon up here, build mode, it switches to build mode and place mode. So if you click this and click this little icon, you can click another object and you can move it. You can move it. And you can, if you press F, then you can go into rotation. You can rotate it around. But you always have to remember you have to press place to confirm it. You know, if you got your delete, got all that stuff. If you go onto this and go into edit mode, you got this little thing right here. You can change the material of it. This is a good example. You can change the material of it. Like this is glass, it's see-through. Looks a little bit more futuristic. You can toggle it to default. You got diamond plate, all this other stuff. Yeah. You can change the color of it. And yeah, that's really it for building. I'm gonna take a while to make a short base for you so I can show you the next thing. Switch, oh, look, transition, transition, oh, look, wasn't that awesome? I just did a transition right before your very eyes. It was smooth as butter. But I made myself a little convenience store with all the stuff. There's some things that you can buy. I forgot to go over that. They cost money to purchase and place down, so yeah. But you'll see. Wait, what? I don't remember making this. Room of the Cursed. Oh, alright, Obama then. I don't think I made this. I think Ratchet made this. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna show you what I meant to be doing. You'll find the register here, which you can sell items by pressing, well, holding out a weapon or item and pressing E on someone. But yeah. I'm gonna go into this. This is really important for gun dealers. Because with, where is it? These shipments right here, you have to have one of these stations to make them. So yeah, I'm gonna make a simple, I'm gonna go fetch something real quick. Transition. Oh, transition. It's almost like I teleported. I definitely didn't go through my car and go into the scrapyard and got this. And then recorded. No, I teleported. But let's see what we got here. Let's go make myself some of this. Where you can make 3 times these boxes, or shipments as they call it. You can make 3 from regular crafting stations, but I have this weapon station right here, so I can make 10. You need to hold down and click to make this. You need to be close to do this, but it's definitely worth it. Someone's trying to get inside of my base. I might have to shoot him. Depends on how this done goes. Did I make it? Oh, I think I'm not supposed to carry it. This game can be sometimes buggy, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'll demonstrate it. There we go. So right here, if you were from the first one, you'll know that you can lock and unlock it for people that, if you want people to take it just from them, like if you want to give them a shipment, you can do that. You can carry it around, take it around everywhere, do all that fun stuff. And then you could press E to take one. Or you can just keep on spamming to take them all. But yeah. And then you got these weapons. I got a ton of ammo right now because I bought a ton at the start. But yeah. You shoot them. All that stuff. But frankly right now I'm going to be selling them. So, have them on a cheap price of $350. Or a reasonable price of $350 and just unload all of them into there. And then you can go into this chat, you type /AD, because if you don't, then they won't be able to see it. It's proximity chat, they can only see it from so far. You type AD, I'll do selling M1911 at convenience store. Make sure to add that for cheap price at the end, because no one's gonna buy it if you say from expensive prices. So yeah, if you do that, well, people really aren't too interested in M1911s anymore. That was back in the good old days. We'll touch on that later, or maybe we won't, I don't know. Yeah, you can actually, you know what? Transition. Alright, so you see the temperature has changed and the weather has changed. I told the mayor in DMs to make it sandstone, which is quite annoying for people, to be quite frank. And that's exactly why I did it, because I gotta do something that may or may not get me shot. Oh yeah, cars. you can go into it. You can go into it by pressing E. You can lock it or unlock it by pressing F. If it's locked, people can get in it. If it's unlocked, any old Joe can just take the wheel. You got your classic lights here, so you're better in the night. Honk your horn. You got a eject, so you can get out. It doesn't really hurt. You got a flip button, so if you flip over on your side, you're gonna easily flip back over. And you got a passenger which decides if you can let people inside your car that's besides the driver. But yeah, you'll see what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna get some. I'm salvaging right now. I'm salvaging these scraps and ingredients, as I like to call them. So all you gotta do is you just gotta hold E on them, place them on your car by pressing F, and place it on your car, pressing F again. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this back, so transition. Alright, I got here and just wanted to skip that point. I didn't want to make you guys watch anything that you didn't have to. But after you got this, mostly these are used for, like, I don't know. I think it's for creating drinks and stuff. Yeah. The thing with this is that I don't have it right. Actually, you know what? I'll just buy it just for demonstration. But there's a fun little thing right here. It's called a capital cargo station, which you can place for not 500, 2,500. It's really good because what these scraps that you found on the side of the street, you can kind of just place it in this and sell it for 400 and get easy cash like that. It's really good for grinding. Probably gonna end up showing it in the last episode. Yeah. Well, Mr. Ratchet's back. I'm gonna send him something. I'm gonna make him buy something. You're gonna buy something, right, Ratchet?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, you need this little register thing to even sell anything, and people need to be in close proximity to it. So you just get your weapon out, press E on them, and you can sell it for whatever price. But since I'm nice, I'm gonna send it for 52 bucks.
That's a steal.
Alright, but yeah. Oh yeah, I also want to show something fun. Come on, Mr. Man, come in here. Come in here. Hey, Ratchet, should we show him our little dance that we have?
Of course.
Alright. Let's show him our dance. Hey. Hey, he's not complying, Ratchet. You know what we have to do.
We have to show him what happens to bad children.
Alright, run,
Okay,
the
now we
freaking
run.
law's getting us. Alright, so we ran away from the government, and now we're not under trial, so that's good. But, we're gonna take this moment to display how karma works. So, I'm gonna shoot you once, and I'm gonna turn red. I'm gonna give you my FAMAS. You can take it in your inventory, you can shoot me down with that. So, as soon as I hit him with my karma,
Ow!
it'll make me a red man, he's not red. And I can't do anything right now. He can just kill me out of cold blood without losing anything.
I don't have any ammo. Wait.
Gun me
Yes.
down. Kill me. Alright, so you just saw he shot me out of not cold blood, out of warm blood, because I shot him first. And that's how this whole system works. And then there is the nuisance that is New Life Rule, which is this big candy red blob looking thing. You can't enter it if you just died with a red man. So not only do you lose something from your inventory while you died, you cannot access the point where which you have died in about 2 minutes or so. So you're just stuck here awkwardly running around. And the person that killed you is just laughing their butt off. While it's not fun to happen to you, when you kill the person, you will have fun. So it's really push-posh kind of situation. But, transition!
How's a red name here?
That's the situation. This guy's red, let me kill him.
Oh, he left. Oh no, he just lagged. Oh. I thought he left.
See, this man is red. I'm guessing he stole something.
Yeah, I think he stole like crate.
Whoa, why is he not dying? That's the
How is he
thing about Roblox. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
how
of...
was he alive?
This game is very exploitable, like a small child in candy. So, any old Joe from China can just go ahead and exploit this game with ease. That's the bad thing. One of the only bad things about Roblox. But yeah, that was the karma system, and I guess I should talk about this little section here. This little button, if you have your doors locked and you want someone to get in, you just press the button and it unlocks all the doors. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work. The building buddies, as you see, I have friended him. I'm gonna do it again, Ratchet. So just accept my request.
Okay.
So you can request people for building perms, and they can either accept it or just ignore it, but then they can build on your property. So people can help you build. But the only thing with that is that prop count comes into play with that, which is, well, I bought the pass, he hasn't, so he can only build up to 150. And yeah. And I'm going to exploit this man real quick. You gotta, no, okay. He's good. He will live. But, yeah, that's basically it for now, but you can, when you have prefabs up, which are these purchasable little things, I'll purchase a little one right here. It's just kind of there. It's basically a pre-built building. Remove it, but it doesn't remove anything else. So that's pretty nifty. I'm gonna yoink these pistols real quick, and then I'm gonna destroy my node. Which, if you do it, actually I'm gonna save first, just in case. But yeah, basically destroy node just destroys your whole entire node, and yeah. Really, that's essentially it. No, it isn't. Shut up. There's these things called scavenge crates. You saw me pick up that brown box earlier, which is a scavenge crate. Where if you open it like this, you get a whole bunch of things from this catalog, which can range anything from a tomato to $100,000. So it's really good. I got a wooden sword from it. It's a good melee weapon. And yeah. And later on, you can get stuff like these crates with the scavenge drum, which I'll demonstrate probably in the next video thingamajig. But yeah. Before you leave, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna do a little jig for you. Are you ready? Prepare your eyes, you mortal being.
Bruh.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.